Damn it, Beavis. This has gone too far. We've been up for 2 nights in a row. That's like 10 straight hours or something.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired, Bergman. What's your name again?
I don't know. That sounded right.
Cool.
Beavis, it is time for peace. Let's pour out our bowls of warm water and have, like, one of those truth things.
Yeah, truth thing, yeah. Sounds reasonable.
Hey, I'm beginning to get concerned that the two of you aren't getting enough rest, okay? Seems like you're coming to class fatigued and it's affecting your ability to concentrate.
No, yeah. Something.
Beavis.
No. It's a comfy bed, yeah. There we go, yeah.
Finally. Victory is mine.
Hey everybody, Dan and Dave here again. Today we are talking driver fatigue, basically burning the candle at both ends. So me and Dan decided that we were going to experiment and remember the old days of working at nights, and we stayed up all night, and as you can tell we're a little bit not all together yet. So Dan, we got nice weather out now. The days are longer. You know that starts to affect guys' routines on when they're sleeping and what they're doing.
Right. Weather's nice, so somebody might usually go home, go right to bed. They might look at the weather today and say, man, it's a great day. I can mow the grass. The fish are biting. There's lots of things I'd like to do, and it might mess up their routine. And so we're standing here in front of the Circle of Honor fairing here. It kind of got all of our guys on here that are current Circle of Honor members, dating all the way back to 2006. And Dave, you know, you're coming into Circle of Honor this year. What are some of the things that you would do to make sure that you kept your routine and didn't get too sleepy while you're driving?
Yeah, you know, I mean, whenever I worked nights, you know, whenever I would get done with my shift, I mean, I always wanted to go back, and I always slept at the same time. You know, whether it be right whenever I got off, that's how I kind of usually did it. I'd go home, I wanted to sleep, because I wanted to get that 6 to 8 hours of that continuous sleep. You break that sleep up,
Yep.
and you know, you can't add hours. You can't sleep 1 hour and add it to 3 hours later. It has to be that continuous. That way it keeps your body and everything reacts better to the 6 to 8 hours.
If you start to get sleepy, what's something that you can do to kind of break it up for you?
I kind of planned ahead of kind of where I wanted to take my breaks. You know, I never wanted to stretch it all the way to the end.
Yep.
And I wanted to get that break in between, so it breaks it up. Whether I'm pulling into a truck stop or a rest area, go inside and you get a drink, or you just use the bathroom. You know, you're walking, so you come back out, and I'd always walk around my set. That's the kind of things that keep you not necessarily just awake, but it just keeps everything moving with your body. You know, while you're going down the road, it affects your depth perception for sure.
Right.
Your eyes get a little blurry. You can't really see that well. And then when you're on the lots, you know, what a lot of part of our job is backing trailers, looking into that mirror. And when you can't see what's out of that mirror as well as you are when you're rested, it makes a huge difference.
It makes a huge difference. You know, your reaction time is obviously going to be different. Your vision can get foggy. You know, our lots are where all of us are working together, you know. So it's important to always be aware, be prepared for the day, be wide awake. That way we avoid any accidents or injuries.
All right, everybody, so that's driver fatigue. Make sure you're getting your proper rest and be safe out there.